I was looking at the challenge that the PBC is going through, the huge debt on their books, more than 500 million, the significant losses that they are making. And from everything I've heard you explain before, now the COCOBOD is having to finance a bit of what they do. But do we really still need a PBC? Should we still be spending money on them? After all, they only have 8% of the market share. And clearly, we are still fine.
Well, Evans, 8% is significant. 8% of, say, 850,000 metric tons is significant. And I made a point early on that if you look at the operations of PBC, it is critical in the sense that even though you have over 65 license buying companies, PBC, you may call them the buyer of last resort. There are some specific areas where the other license buying companies do not fancy, but the PBC will go the extra mile of ensuring that they buy from these areas. So, for example, places like the Volta, Uti region, and very remote places along the cocoa communities. PBC will go the extra mile by buying from these places. So sure, PBC is very important to us, and their continuous existence in the business is critical. Even though PBC margin has reduced, and we are now talking about 8%, 9%, the company that is doing better, or the companies that are doing better than PBC are only two at present, and they are doing less than 20%. So yes, PBC is still within the first three most performing license buying companies. One thing we need to also note is that...
Fiifi, can you explain this? So the two others doing better than PBC, you said they are doing less than 20%.
Yeah, they are doing less than 20%.
So PBC is 8. So let's say, give or take, all three, the big boys, are doing 30. So who is doing the 70? Who is taking up on the 70%?
We have about 65 license buying companies.
All of them private?
The only one that is public is PBC.
The PBC.
The rest are private. We have 6 foreign-owned companies, and the rest are locally owned.
Yeah.